Hello and welcome back to Final Fantasy VIII Grind to 100 or whatever it's called. I'm leveling to 100 in the starting area. I'm Circle Master. That's what I'm doing. What did that say, 42? I'm already blanking out. Yeah, 42. Whoops. Let me run faster, please. Maybe, with some luck, I can get to level 50. Maybe, with some ballsiness, since I've gone quite a few encounters in this area, and I'm fairly certain that the T-Rex is positional. Maybe I can go more than a level without saving. Although it does depend on what kind of damage rolls the enemies get in on me. But if I could get 2 levels and then save instead of a save every level, that would certainly accelerate things. Fighting single enemies would not. So I was not able to stream yesterday because of technical difficulties, but they were fixed. So here I am. There we go, that's more than one enemy. That's probably too many enemies. Shoot through a quarter of my health. And then some. See, the problem now is that a single potion is like one attack for one of these enemies. Kelly learned a thing. Like, all of this stuff is dumb. All these useless things for the GFs to learn. X Devon Bueno says, I support you, man. I appreciate that, thank you. I also appreciate when the enemies don't attack me. So the question is now, do I continue or do I not? And I'm going to risk continuing at least once. Kelly's gonna suck that up attack. Suck up that attack. So that'll be good. But if I hit a 3 enemy encounter, which is actually what I want to hit, it will take away quite a lot of my health. Pigeon learned a thing, and he's already going into the next one, so that's great. If I'm lucky, I'm 2 battles away from the next level. If I'm not lucky, I'm 3 battles away. Actually, if I'm not lucky, I'm like 5 battles away. Or I could just be not lucky and not hit anything. There we go. He gets in on my actual HP. Pretty sure the battle's set to wait, not active. But, they don't seem to care. They seem to attack whenever they feel like. Let me just double check that. Yep, it's set to wait. The enemies don't like to wait. Two spots should be alright. Despite taking a crap load of damage there. And just 2 attacks. Oh, can't use tents. Just gonna chug some potions then. Just for safety. Because I want to stick around and do the last battle. To gain another level. Don't really seem to be saving much time here. But I am having long runs without an encounter. And it's a good thing I chugged those potions, because I would be dead. So I think the lesson there is just go save and heal. My zombie Phil asks if you could rename Quistis or Kistis, or however you're supposed to say that. What would you name her? I don't know. I would solicit donations for that. I would say, hey, if you look in the description, you will see that for a $10 donation, you can name a character. Wouldn't you like to be the one to name Quistis or Kistis or whatever? I could be mispronouncing the name of your choice instead of that one. These enemies are taking longer to appear, it seems. At this rate, I don't think I'm going to hit level 50 this video. I might, but I doubt it. Jones TSS says, "Hey dude, I saw your FF7 finale and that was awesome. How long did that take?" 2 years and 3 months, I think it was. I started in January of 2015, and I finished in April of 2017. But it was like mid-January and early April, I think. Mateo says hello. Hey Mateo, thank you for checking in. My zombie Phil asks, how long do you think it will take to get level 100 in FF8? My current guess, I'm going to conservatively guess 14 episodes. 14 hours. Of which I think this is 5 or 6. I hate how they attack me just before the GF comes up. Like, I want the GF to take the damage, not me. Jones says, that's so awesome, I wish I had that kind of dedication, lol. Well, spite is a powerful motivator. Again, both attacks land before the GF comes up. This should give me the level, but it's also half my hit points gone. Definitely need to save between each level. Chocobo Lowe's says hello. Hello, Chocobo Lowe's. Thank you for stopping by. Chocobolos asks, you killing T-Rex yet? No, I am avoiding fighting T-Rex because he will wreck me. My zombie Phil says, love this Balamb music, or Balamb, or Balamb, however you're supposed to say it. As per usual, I'm not listening to the music. So I will take your word for it. My zombie Phil says you're missing out, lol. Well, if I were to feed the music to my headphones, it would be delayed from what I'm looking at on the TV, and that would be weird and off-putting. I cannot tolerate that dissonance. And if I have the audio come out of my TV synchronized with video, my microphone will pick it up and you'll get double audio. And that will not be good as a viewing experience. So, I just go without. At least we both get to listen to my squeaky chair. Chocobolos has been playing this new online game, Ragnarok. I don't think Ragnarok Online is a new game. There we go, 3 enemies. We got the big XP coming in. And big damage, almost 300, jeez. Captain Jellybones asks, hey, what's your runtime so far? I'm pretty sure that this is 20 minutes into the 6th hour. So 5 hours, 20 minutes. The game clock does not reflect that because I don't know. Maybe it doesn't count loading screens or transitions or whatever. But the game clock seems to be behind real time, which is also true in Final Fantasy IV. So I don't know what Final Fantasy IV isn't counting because there's no load times, it's a cartridge. Below says, idle pouring, it is online. Your character grinds while you shut the app down. Squall should do that. Yeah, but then it's just time passing. If I wanted to play a game where I just let time pass, I'd play EVE Online. Yuck, yuck. This is a dig at EVE Online. Which, honestly, I probably would pay if it, or I would play if it was free and I had friends that played. But it's not, and I don't. So screw that game. Captain Jellybones asks you, just playing to get him to 100, or are you going to finish the game after? I am just playing to get him to 100. Because everything that everyone has told me, and everything I'm seeing from the grind, suggests that once he's 100, the rest of the game is going to be basically unplayable. It's going to be a nightmare slog through max level enemies. And that does not sound like the fun times to me. Shy Illusion says good evening. Good evening, Shy Illusion. Chocobolo says FFVIII wasn't free. It was one of the best games I ever played. I did not play that. Because one, it wasn't free, and two, I don't think at the time I had a computer that was up to snuff. Shy Illusion says, dude, you have my big, big, big respect. Thank you, I appreciate that. And if only Square Enix would release the remake, I could do it again. But in the meantime, there's this. So yeah, the in-game clock says 5 hours 15 minutes, which is like 10 minutes behind. So it's not counting loading screens or something. Shy Illusion says, just found your FF7 level 100 video, and now I saw that you're streaming, so I thought it would be cool to watch a cool dude. And you chose to watch me instead for some reason, I guess. Shy Illusion says, I hope you played the rest of the game once, but I'm very sure you did. You would be mistaken. I have not beaten Final Fantasy VII before. When I first got it, I played for a while on Disc 1. I don't remember exactly where I gave up on it. I'm pretty sure it was after the Shinra Tower sequence and before Aeris dies. Spoiler alert, Aeris dies. Anyway. Wow, 600. Oh. Anyway, I gave up partway through Disc 1 because it just was not engaging. And I just put the game aside at that point, and then... you know, the whole thing happened. And, you know, I didn't pick it up again until I started the grind. So I did the grind. And then I put the game away again. Chocobolo says, in 11, you can have a sub-job under the main job. Hold on, I'm being attacked. It was so sweet how you were able to use the skills from your sub-job, and the level for your sub-job was half your main job. You had to level them both to keep them balanced. The XP is only for your main job, not a sub-job. So what you're saying is you have to grind twice as much. Chocobolo says, THF/NIN was my shit. I'm going to assume that that means Tony Hawk 4 and 9 Inch Nails. No, I honestly don't know what that means. Shy Illusion says you deserve some badge as Grind God or something. Well, I'm secretly hoping that Square Enix makes it a trophy or something in the remake. To recreate the grind. I think that'd be cool. Oh, apparently THF is not Tony Hawk 4, it's Steve. And NIN is not 9 Inch Nails, it's Ninja. That's... I suppose that makes slightly more sense in the context of Final Fantasy XI. Although, a Final Fantasy MMO with, you know, a skater, you know, grinding, doing tricks, ollies, whatever, to, you know, 9 Inch Nails soundtrack. Sounds like it would be cool. Like, I would put that in a Final Fantasy MMO. Chocobolo says the remake is going to send tears down my eyes, assuming it ever comes out. I honestly don't think it will. Like, if it ever does actually get released, I will be surprised. At least in the incarnation they've been talking about. You know, I might hit 50 by the end of this. I'm half hour in, although I gotta go save, so I'm gonna lose like 2 minutes doing that. Yeah, I think I might actually hit 50 if I just hit 47, if I'm correct about that. Chocobolo says FF8 is the best. I would just like to see how it would look with 2018 graphics. I'm not sure that they could get away with the late 90s goth punk emo look that they have going for the characters, or at least for the dude here and his arch rival? Question mark from the intro cutscene. An intro cutscene that was the equivalent of playground pushing, since it turns out that they're both students at this school place. Shy Illusion says some people wrote under your FF7 level 100 video that you sound depressed, but you sound more like a little bit tired, I think. Yeah, I mean, the first feedback I got from the first Let's Play video I ever did was, dude, you sound depressed. I think this is just how I sound. This is how I sound when I provide commentary myself. Like, if I have a co-commentator I can, like, bounce off of, then there's more energy to it. But, this is just how I sound. Richard Kemp says FF8 is the best. Well, lol. I have to respectfully disagree. Well, that's fine. I mean, respectfully disagreeing is entirely within the bounds of good taste. Chocobolos has taken offense to Richard Kemp's opinion, position, whatever. Shy Illusion asks, but you aren't depressed, I hope? Nah, I'm on the fence. Especially with my shoulder being the way it is. It's not good. Richard Kemp says I can't really get into Final Fantasy games in general, so ellipses. 6 was the only one I can say I liked. Well, 6 was the best one, so kudos for at least picking out the best one. Chocobolo says, Richard, GFs are like rare Pokemon cards. They have different abilities. You know how it feels to find a GF from your first gameplay in the 90s? Comparing it to Pokemon is not doing FF8 any favors. Let me just put that out there. Richard Kemp counters with, see, I couldn't play it until 2007, I was already out of high school. Yeah, but it's kind of the same boat I'm in, where I was late to the party on these. Because I made the mistake of going from Super Nintendo to N64, so I missed PlayStation. It was not until the PlayStation 2 came out that I got to revisit the PS1 library. J. Gabriel CB says, hi, new here question. In FF8, monsters level up with characters, right? Did this happen in Balamb Garden? Or Balamb Garden, or whatever. Answer, yes. As you can see from these basic plant enemies doing over 300 damage to me per attack. They are definitely leveling up, not only alongside me, but at a better growth rate than I am. That should have been a level, though, and it was, thank goodness. So I can go heal, which I now desperately need. What does that put me at now? 48? One of these days I'm going to stop long enough in the menu to pay attention to that. I'm trying to get to 50 within the hour. It seems like it'll be doable. Especially if I'm at 48, I'll have 20 minutes to gain 2 levels, which should be easy. Unless I got stuck on planters. I didn't pay attention to what level I am. Whatever. I'll have another opportunity when I gain another level. Oh, speaking of gaining levels, you want to know a game where it's easy to max out your level and you can do it in one sitting? Destiny 2. Richard Kemp says I'm level 48. I'll take his word for it. Shy Illusion says, I have actually an extreme challenge for you. Try to complete the sphere board of FF10 on the earliest enemy who can give points in it. I guess this takes years, maybe I'm wrong. I played FF10 once. again, I gave up partway through because I was bored. I think like right after I unlocked Blitzball, I was like, this is the mini game, whatever, for this Final Fantasy, I'll give it a shot, and it was terrible. And I was like, well, that was the last chance. I think the only hey, I got a Grats card. I will deal with that the next time I'm in you. The only challenge that I've done math on for how long it would take was Final Fantasy VI to level up Terra before Welk. And I made some pretty basic assumptions. And based on those basic assumptions, I came up with a little over 800 hours to go, I think, from 1 to 99. I know you don't start at 1. But basically almost twice as long as Final Fantasy VII. Which was somewhat off-putting to me. J. Gabriel CB says, or he asks, FF9 Evil Forest level 99 VV next. I've actually not even tried anything with FF9. Like, I bought it, and then after the technical issues I had with 8 when I initially tried to play it, I sort of gave up, and I never even tried 9. Because the load times were just too off-putting. So I don't know anything about FF9 or if an early game grind would be possible. Or anything like that. I know it's possible in 4. I believe it's possible in 5. I know it's not possible in 1. I've been told it's possible in 10, but I don't know. I don't know about 12. And nobody's even asked about 13 or later, so who cares? And original Japanese 2 and 3, I know nothing about it. So 2 apparently has a different stat system. It's the one where you hit yourself to get more defense and whatever, HP. So I don't even know if it has levels in it. Shy Illusion says, you care about load times, but also you're a grind god, my man, you are mysterious. No, the first time I tried to play FFVIII was on a different PS2. It was one of the original fat ones. And it would take over a full minute to load a random battle. It was unplayable. It was like there was something technically wrong. I'm just glad that this is working on this console. There we go, level 50. I made it with like some number of minutes to spare. What is my HP at? It is at nothing. By the time I save and come back, it'll be about 10 minutes to go. I ought to be able to gain another level in that time. I can get to 51, maybe. Hopefully. If I could consistently gain 9 levels, 51 to 60, 60, 80, maybe 6 more episodes. I could do it in 12. If I gain 9 per video. I don't know that I could keep up that pace though. I mean, I guess we'll see. Although, yeah, I would only need, if I could gain, if I stop at 51 here, or if I get to 51 here, before I stop, and then I gain 8 levels per video, except one where I gain 9, that would be 6 episodes. So as long as I can keep that pace up, I can do it in 6. And I'll finish in an even dozen. Chocobo Load says, I'm shocked how I never seen you encounter a T-Rex. Yeah, it's pretty clear that the T-Rex encounters are positional. That if you go into the left entryway, you know, into the left door, and you stay in this area, you never encounter a T-Rex. Because in an earlier episode, I was going in the right door, And at one point, I had 5 T-Rex encounters in a row. And that was pretty strong evidence that it is not random. So I came over to the left, and there's no T-Rexes. Richard Kemp asks, Circle Master, do you intend to actually play the game the rest of the way after this? No, I don't. I will basically turn the rest of the game into an unplayable slog if I try to muck through max level enemies. And that does not sound like fun. That was my girl. Asked, why are you doing this, dude? Lol. Why not? Shy Illusion says, actually a legend because he is the first one. I don't think I'm the first one. Like, I can say with almost complete confidence that I'm not the first person to do it. I might be the first person to do it on video on an original console. Like, not emulated. But I'm sure there are people who've done it on emulators. I'm sure there are people who did it on console without streaming it. Because, like, the game's been out so long, I'm sure somebody's done it before. And people have said, oh, this person's done it, that person's done it, whatever. Like, I never set out to be the first. There's 51, and I still got like 8 minutes left. Jeez. Like, if the remake comes out, I might be the first person to do it in the remake, if nobody else bothers. Curtis McGee asks, once you get him to level 99, will you beat the game? No. For one thing, he goes to 100, I'm told. And according to the XP chart that I saw on, I forget where, some FAQ. I looked up the XP chart. It goes to 100. Oh, jeez. Dabs, I don't know how to say this, Dab FTS, but it's all lowercase, like it's all part of the same name. I will say Dab. Dab says, I'm here because this sounds impossible. I don't even know if I saved or not. This is super possible. This is almost the most possible. The only more possible one would be Tactics, where you could do it in a couple battles. Maybe long battles, but you can do it in a couple battles. But, like, this is almost trivial. Like, I might do Tactics next, just to see which is faster, this or Tactics. Dabass, I haven't played 8 in a while, but this ironically just makes the game more difficult, right? That seems to be 100% the case, yeah. Like, these enemies are doing way too much damage. Look at that, almost 700. So yeah, this makes the game unplayable, basically. So I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to level him to 100, and much like Cloud and Barrett, he's going to live in Balamb Garden, or Balamb Garden, or wherever, however you say this, for eternity. Oh right, I got Gratz cards. I was gonna do that. I forgot. Oh well. Did I level up from that? No, I didn't. Why did they make X confirm and circle menu and triangle back when all the other ones are circle to confirm and triangle to menu and X to back? It's all backwards. It's all rotated around and throws me off. I hate it. Dab says your audio is super low, bro. Oh, great. Let me turn down the video capture. Although that's ironically just going to make all the other audio low, not myself any louder. Because my microphone gain is already turned up all the way. So I don't know, turn up the volume on Twitch if it's possible. Anyway. I should probably put something in the description that says I'm not going to play the game afterward, because that's like the #1 question I'm getting. Curtis McGee asks, serious question, do you see the summons or hear the battle music in your sleep? I dream about stuff like that when I do repetitive stuff in games. I don't. Well, the battle music I don't hear because I don't listen to the music. I've got my audio muted for various reasons. And I don't see the summons because I only do this an hour a day. Honestly, it's not nearly long enough. Like, I would grind FF7 for hours at a time sometimes. And that didn't make me see that in my dreams at all, so... I don't know, it's not the kind of stuff that inputs into my brain, I guess. Shantatono, I'm gonna say Shantatono, says, yes, I wanted to see you do one of these, just found out about it this week. Well, thank you for tuning in. I do appreciate all viewers. Dab says, come on bruh, just start now, get right, continue the game. I'm not doing that. The problem with doing tactics next, and just to see what's faster between this and tactics, is that I can't do tactics for an hour at a time. You know, I can't do 1 hour streams of tactics. Because it'll just be self-contained long battles. And you can't, like, save in the middle of them. Well, I guess you could in the Game Boy Advance version, but that's not what I have. I have the PS1 version. So it's like I would have to sit and do it in a couple sittings. I had to like do it on a day off from work or something. And just see based on the hour count. Anyway, with 8 seconds to spare, I gain level 52 and get 10 levels in one video. Dab says accumulate. You don't actually get that until chapter 2. No, the thing that I would do would probably be go into Monk and do the... I forget what it's called, the self-healing one, chakra. Because that's a quick 10 XP per action. Shy Illusion says, I wonder how much distance you traveled with your finger moving. I don't know. Not that far. I mean, it's not even, it's the top of the D-pad and the bottom of the D-pad are maybe an inch apart. It's not a lot. Like, I get that it adds up, but it's not a workout or anything. Right, I'm gotta do the thing that I keep forgetting to do. Let's do it. It got me 20 extra hit points. This is terrible. Not ability, not that. Okay, so this is still more. So the fact that I'm not physically attacking means I should do this. No, that's better than that still. Okay, whatever. And then this is still nothing. Alright. That was a waste of time. Let's save. Okay. So that is it for tonight. Tomorrow morning, back to Final Fantasy IV 100%. I have a solution for the counters. For the 3 different enemies I need to fight. For the 4 different items I need. That's gonna be bad. It's gonna be forever. Ugh. Anyway, that'll be tomorrow. Hopefully I'll see you then. Until then, take care.